Night, the arrival of the cannon made them obsolete.
The gun was a revolutionary weapon. It also very quickly revolutionized defenses. You had to have a new kind of fortification, which instead of being tall, was as low as possible and as thick as possible, so that it would nullify the effects of the smashing impact of the gun's shot. It was also seen very quickly to present many deflecting surfaces. So you get this very distinctive shape. The new defences are technically called artillery forts, but they're often thought of as star forts because in plan they did often resemble stars. And the idea was that the incoming ball would glance off the angles of the star. Instead of being able to hit the face of the wall directly and do it damage in that way, they would bounce sideways, and the energy of the impact would be absorbed by the thick earth bank behind the masonry face.
This is Berwick upon Tweed. Throughout centuries of war between England and Scotland, this city changed hands in one bloody siege after another. Here at Berwick, the impact of cannon on fort design is clear. These walls show to perfection the military architect's answer to the cannon, the angled bastion system.
The importance of the bastion was twofold. First of all, it protected the face of the fortress from direct artillery fire. They were also fire bases themselves, from which artillery could return fire against the enemy's besieging artillery, but also defending infantry could bring the attacking infantry under fire from flank and rear and various other angles. The outworks of a fortress composed an extremely dangerous killing zones, a set of killing zones, which were a horrifying area for infantry to find themselves in. You were entering a sort of masonry maze full of what to the attacker's view were dead ends and blind alleys and overhangs, precipices really of lethal masonry or brickwork.
But these were expensive defenses. City after city bankrupted itself in the arms race started by the cannon.
Fortification was by far the greatest object of state expenditure in the 16th and 17th and even in the 18th century.
In 1677, over 200 years after Mehmet's gun blew down the walls of Constantinople, Marshal Vauban became the French Commissary General of Fortifications. Vauban built over 100 fortresses and conducted some 40 sieges, many of them against forts he himself designed. Vauban's systems of attack and defense were precise. If he knew the number and type of attacking guns and the design of the fort, Vauban could predict exactly how long a siege would last. The cannon transformed siege warfare. The handgun would revolutionize war on the field of battle. The impact of the cannon on fortification was revolutionary. But on the field